Hey ladies, this video is titled How to Leave Him with Silence and Grace and Make Him Regret Losing You. So a breakup has occurred. It doesn't really matter who's at fault. Now, if you were at fault and you did something really foolish and really crazy, but you want him back, then go to him, be honest, be humble, be genuine, be real, be willing to admit your mistakes, say you were sorry and that you want another chance. And if he says, yes, great, good, you guys are golden, work it out. If he says, no, I just can't do this, then respect his decision and walk away. You messed it up, do better in the next relationship. But if he did something wrong, if he did something foolish and he forced you to break up with him, or he just broke up with you out of the blue, either way, let's say you want this guy back, you're hurting, the breakup wasn't what you wanted, and you're not really sure how to handle it. I have got the best way for you to handle this situation. You see, most women handle it wrong. When they go through a breakup and it wasn't what they wanted, their anxiety starts to build, their stress builds, they feel out of control, they do crazy, foolish things. They might cry to try to get him back, put a guilt trip on him. They will beg, they will plead, they will lower themselves so much, they will grovel at this man's feet. They might get angry, they might do very irrational things. They'll key his car, they'll trash talk him on social media. Some women will send these really long texts and then the guy blocks them. So they'll send it through an email. They will try any way they can to reach out to this guy. They will go by his work, by his house. They will talk to his friends. They need some kind of closure, some kind of feeling of control, some response from this guy to kind of quiet the anxiousness that's building inside of them. They don't want the relationship to end, so they will try every trick in the book to try to get back together with him. And ladies, none of these work. In fact, it does the opposite. You're chasing him so hard that he runs away from you. He doesn't want anything to do with you. He will end up blocking you on every form of social media, any form of contact, whether it's blocking your phone number, blocking you on social media, changing his email. He will do all sorts of things just to avoid you. And that isn't what you want. There is going to come a point in time when this man is going to wonder what you're doing. He might rethink his decision. Listen, no one is ever 100% sure that they want to break up, especially if the relationship was good and you were a good person and you guys have something real and the relationship lasted a length of time. He's not 100% sure that he wants the breakup, and it's difficult for him to do. But if you just chase after him, if you do all these very irrational things, you will convince him that he is 100% sure he wants the breakup and he never wants anything to do with you again. So stop. If you are doing one of those things that I mentioned, stop all of it. Hopefully you aren't, and you've gotten a hold of this video in time. I am going to tell you how to handle it now to get the best results. So the best way to exit a relationship is with grace and silence. Two things that I'm going to talk about in a little bit of depth here. But you want him to think. You want him to stop during this breakup or after the breakup and question whether he made the right decision. And the only way he's going to do that is if you handle this breakup extremely well in a very classy way. Let's talk about grace. Grace, by definition, is undeserved favor. It's a biblical term if you want to use that analogy. It is saying, he doesn't deserve my kindness. He doesn't deserve my forgiveness. He doesn't deserve for me to just let him go and live his life without me and let him engage with, other women and just forget about me. He doesn't deserve that because he was so bad to me. He used me. Maybe he lied to me. He was gaslighting me. He love bombed me, whatever. He told me that I was his one and forever. And now he just wants to go away. And you're telling me to just let him go. So easy. Yes, that's exactly what I'm telling you. Because what other choice do you have? This man does not want to be with you right now. At least he doesn't think he wants to be with you right now. That can change. I'm going to tell you how to change it. But right now, in this moment, He wants out, and he wants out without having to feel any guilt or any remorse. So let him go, because if you keep pestering him and bugging him, being angry or crying, he's going to resent you. He's going to fight against it. He's going to feel like you are standing in the way of something that he really needs right now. He's going to feel like that you don't respect his decisions and you don't respect his feelings, and you are trying to control him even by making him feel miserable. That is not what a high-value, classy woman does. She just lets him go. Here's what grace looks like. It's having no bitterness. Now, I understand that deep down, you may feel very bitter. You may be very sad. You may be feeling just at a loss, like your whole future and your dreams have just disappeared. I get it. Go home and cry in your pillow. Call up your mama, call up your best friend, and tell them everything you're feeling. Just let the emotions flow. Don't put it on social media, and do not relate those emotions to him. Do not tell them to people who will relate it to your ex, who will tell your ex how hard you're taking it, how much this has destroyed you. Do not let those emotions out there. Now you may say, well, why not? I'm just being real. I'm not going to play games. If that's the way I feel, then that's the way I feel. And if he finds out about it, then he finds out about it. Listen, very powerful women, very high value women, women in positions of power control their emotions. They have them, but they don't let their emotions control them. Okay, so have emotions, but don't let emotions have you. The most graceful, elegant, classy, and powerful women I know hold in their emotions. They hold their head up high. They put their shoulders back, and they say to themselves, I have a lot to bring to the table. I'm not afraid of eating alone. If this man doesn't want me, then I certainly don't want him. I will cry and I will mourn for a season, a short season, but there are a lot of people to help. There are a lot of problems to solve. There's a life to live, and I'm going to get back to doing it. And I will heal all by myself if I have to, but I will not lay my tough emotions, I will not lay my anxiety, my loss of control, my hurt, and my despair at someone else's feet. I will not give anyone that much power over me. I got into this relationship. I got hurt. It wasn't a fatal wound, and I will come out better, not bitter. Those are the women that win. Those are the women that have that mindset. They are not one in a million kind of women. They are once in a lifetime kind of woman. You don't find women like that. They are rare. They are precious. They are like diamonds and gold. And this man is going to see that. Every woman goes crazy during a breakup. Almost every woman. They cry, they make excuses, they gaslight, they're angry, they're bitter, they trash talking, they do all sorts of insane things. You want to be the one that's different. So show grace, show a little bit of kindness, not a lot, but a little bit of kindness. Don't try any kind of manipulation tactics. He will see through that. On my e-course found on my website, She's Everyday, she'severyday.com. I will link it in the description below. I have an e-course called She's the One. I also have an e-course called She Heals. Both of those have a chapter where I talk about the final reach out. You're going to send this guy a final text just saying, hey, I understand that you want to break up. This isn't what I want. I thought that we were great together. I wasn't sure if you were the one, my forever guy, but I was interested in finding out. However, I respect your decision that that's not what you want right now. So this is goodbye. I wish you the best. If you ever change your mind and you want something real and more intentional and purposeful with me, feel free to reach out. I might be available. I might not. LOL, only God knows. Best of luck. Something like that. Now, I have an exact word for word that I want you to text in this final reach out. Don't go rogue. Get my e-course, because if you go rogue, it could turn out very wrong for you. There are certain things you have to say in this final text, and a way that you say it, and very specific words that you need to include. And there's a reason for that, because he will read and reread this text message over and over and over again, because you will go into no contact at that point. So this final reach out is critical. It shows such grace but yet it also shows confidence and class. It shows him that you are not waiting around. You thought he was a guy, but you weren't 100% sure, but you were interested in finding out. But if he doesn't want to be with you, you respect that and you'll move on. This final reach out and this persona makes you look so confident. It makes you look as though you're going to move on and you're going to be fine. That he wasn't really all that, and that maybe you dodged a bullet. Maybe he dodged a bullet, and you both are going to be better off. That is the attitude that you want. Now, don't take it to extreme and say, yeah, we can still be friends. Don't take it that chill. He needs to know that, yeah, you're upset about it. You really thought you guys had something. Maybe you were in love, and it's going to hurt, and it's going to hurt for a short period of time. It's also going to hurt him. He may not realize it now, but it will. But you don't want to be friends. Friend zone wasn't what you wanted. You had plenty of friends. You're just going to move on without him. I talk about all of this in my e-course. Please, please, please get it. I promise it will help you. Every woman that has taken this advice or gotten coaching with me, it has worked 100% of the time. The exes always come back around. By that time, she usually doesn't want him because she's found a way better guy. Okay, on to step number 2, silence. Leave him with silence. Don't call, don't text, don't blow up his phone at all. Don't email, don't talk to his friends. Go into no contact immediately. Don't do an angry silence. Don't let him know, I'm not talking to you ever again. No, it's just a quiet confidence. I'm distancing myself to save myself. I think it's best that you distance yourself from me too, because at some point in time, this is going to hurt you. So we're just going to not talk. And you can tell him that you don't think it's best that you talk, or you don't say a thing. You just go into no contact, don't answer his calls, text, nothing. Now, if he reaches out to you during no contact saying, I love you, I want you back, I've made a poor decision, I'm so sorry, that's when you could break the no contact, but get my e-course because I tell you exactly how to do that to get the best results. This quiet, confident distance that you create between the two of you is powerful. It gives you time to heal. It gives you time to move on, and it gives him time to reflect, because now you're gone. You're not there. You're not begging. You're not pleading. He doesn't know what you're doing. Now you're kind of a mystery. He knew everything about you. He talked to you every day. Now he doesn't even know where you're at or what you're doing. You see, the results of showing grace and silence in a very difficult, very heartbreaking situation has so many benefits. It's healthy for you. It shows that you are a woman who can control herself. She's disciplined. She has high standards. She is performing an act of self-love, but she's also showing him some grace when he doesn't deserve it, and he knows he doesn't deserve it. You see, silence and grace doesn't beg to be noticed. It demands respect, and he will feel that the longer you can just stay quiet and dignified. Silence and grace are hard. That's why a lot of people don't do it. They don't do it well. They will break no contact. But if you can be the one that does it, I promise you, you will hold the power in this relationship. And one thing I want you to remember, if your silence gets his attention, then that meant your presence didn't have any meaning for him. Think about that when he does come back around. He wanted to be entertained, not invested. Ladies, I want to see you win in every area of your life. Grace and silence are 2 amazing tools that you can use not only in a breakup situation, but in a lot of conflict situations that just place you up here. Hit the like, hit the follow button. Check out my website. I will link it in the description below. God bless you, ladies. I will see you in the next video.